Okay, let's look here. Guy gets killed. Security cameras, guards, body torn apart, and blood all over. And nobody saw nothing. That's interesting, right? So here's a CTA bus. Okay, what's going on here? The thing is that these things are out, and I think what's going on with this cube and this sacred geometry, as they call it, is that these geometrical figures allow entities to enter and leave this reality if the geometrical figure is correct. That's what these numbers that you keep seeing in the news are, and that's why they go back thousands of years, because it's the code or the lock for them to get into our dimension. They had to use pressure washers to clean up. So obviously these things are out, or they're coming in and out, and they've been doing it forever. Where they're coming from, my guess would be probably you know where. Okay, that's what's going on with the sacred geometry. It's opening a porthole. Now let's see. Let's just go to the Goethe, which is the book of the 77 lesser keys, the book of demonology, and because this is Chicago, let's look up the name Ram. And here he is here. Now he spells his name with an H, which is just a play on words. Okay, so here he is. Now his job is to destroy cities, if you go read about him. But what's interesting is that every demon that they show this, an occultic porthole. So this is the symbol that he needs to get in and out. This is sacred geometry. Okay? This is the portal that lets demons come in and out of a certain type. Not all of them can enter that way. That's what all this 369, 963, all of that bullshit is. Let's take a look at this. The L is the train that runs through Chicago. But in reality, we know what they're talking about. A homage to the L. Well, if it was just a train, why would they queue in on this picture right here? Come on, you guys know, right? You're smart now, you know. You know what we're dealing with. Chicago, a woman arrested 396 times. The numbers designated here represent some geometrical figure. It's a code. It's a lock. It unlocks a porthole and they come in. That's what it is, and that must be a main number 396, 963, whatever, because that's what unlocks all of this crap. Three killed, 13 wounded. Okay, these numbers are creating geometrical figures. I'm sure of it. Angles of attack, ways to get in and out of this reality. Nine dead, 15 wounded. These murders that they say are shootings aren't shootings. These are demonic attacks that are people are being slaughtered, and then they're blaming it on guns. That's what's going on here. Sure, I'm getting pretty sure of what's going on here, because it all comes back to this, doesn't it? Going all the way back to the beginning. All goes back to this bullshit right here. And this is just going to get worse and worse and worse. And that's probably, if there's any reality to the Boston shootings, is because what they were showing you on film is not what was going on. What was going on is they were being massively attacked by entities, and then they put up their CGI graphics, and then they make up a story that it was some bad guy. I don't think it was some bad guy. I think it's a bunch of bad things from some other place. Somewhere in the right region of Saturn or Binah or whatever you want to call it. Enough is enough. It's becoming pretty obvious that it's all about this. And I don't give a fuck what people say. Those numbers keep repeating themselves, and if you read biblically, numbers are the way that angels and demons communicate. And that's why we use it, so that they can communicate, because it's the only way that we can communicate. So there's people that are using these numbers to invoke and pull these things through these portals and allow them to do their nasty work, and then they leave. Kind of like the movie Alien. Remember, they came down here and they did their business, they hunted and did all of that, and then they just left? I'm not so sure it ain't so different than that. Because, you know, you got the children of Israel, yet when you have children, they're not called children, they're called kids. Well, kids are little goats, and little goats are sacrifices. So, you know, you should be smart enough to know by now they don't just name something to name it. There's always a meaning behind the name. So, security cameras, guards, downtown Chicago, nobody saw nothing. They had to bring a pressure washer in. Yeah, okay. And let me know when Elvis gets here.